Once again, we're here from our Miramar offices. I'd like to welcome you and all of those people that are watching this video. You know that for you, someone that you know, someone that knows you, or someone that you care for or love for, these services are going to be essential for them to be able to have quality of life and age in place. So two main criteria that we strongly work to make sure that we accomplish for all of our patients. I'm here today with a veteran from the Vietnam War, Pedro Fiallo. He's going to tell you a little bit. You know, he had a little bit of a rough time with his blood pressure, and he's here today to tell you how things changed when you became one of our patients.
Well, all I can tell you is since I've been using CCMS, my life is a complete different. I feel more safe, I feel better, and I feel very confident about myself.
I know that you're a strong person. You know, I know that we started off when you had that episode. You know, we were in your home for a little bit. You know, and then little by little we've been able to back away, but you still have that security blanket that we're there once every 2 or 3 weeks to take your blood pressure, and we do all of your vital signs on a monthly basis. You get an opportunity to not see your primary care doctor, but you see our doctor just to review the care plan, make sure that everything's going good. Does that provide you an additional level of comfort?
Yes, completely. Actually, I have a nurse that goes to my house once every week. She takes my blood pressure completely. She gives me a complete checkup. So I feel safe and I feel more secure.
Yeah, I think that one of the common themes that we find with people that are utilizing our services is that tranquility that they didn't have before. Sometimes you find patients that have a hypertensive crisis, but they also have diabetes, and maybe they have another comorbidity, something to do with their heart and stuff. So they worry about a lot of things. And sometimes, here, particularly in South Florida, if you're in transportation, you have your own car and you have to go somewhere. It takes 2 or 3 hours to get there because they pick up a bunch of other people, and then you wait in the doctor's office 2 or 3 hours. Then you get back home. It's almost an impossibility for someone that's very, very sick. So I know that bringing these services to you is an incredible advantage than having to wait and try to get them. And sometimes people have to go to the hospital because when they call their doctor because they're feeling bad already, it's too late already. You know what I mean? So they got to rush to the doctor because they don't feel comfortable.
Well, sometimes you go to hospital, you might have to wait 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. Actually, like this, I know I have the nurse comes to see me. She checked me out completely, and I feel safe. Yeah. If anybody will ask me, I will recommend CCMS. To me, has really helped me a lot.
That's great. That's great, Pedro. I know that you're someone that's in the community, and even someone that like yourself that is that's mobile. At times has concerns over their quality of life or their ability to be able to get care. Another thing that we do, and I think we do a great job, we're always saving lives, is that whenever you feel bad, you don't have that worry anymore of having to wait to get an appointment with a doctor. All you do is call us, and we can have someone there right away.
Yes, sir. All I have to do is call CCMS, and they serve me right away.
That's
I don't
great.
have to wait 4 hours, 5 hours. No, the service is complete. That's what I say. I will recommend anybody because, like I said, I feel safe and I feel security. I'm almost 81 years old, and I'll feel good about it.
Thank you.
My sugar is taking care of it. Like I said, everything is under control.
Thank you. I like to tell people that we're saving lives all the time, and and they sometimes because they don't know the service because it's relatively new, something that the government has pushed out, something that they've been wanting to do for a long, long time, but Congress hasn't gotten really behind it. So, but to give us the ability to go into your home and be able to see the things that are there are important for us to be able to know what you can and cannot manage and be able to help you backfill those spaces is incredible. I like to see what I know that you're almost through with your treatment. Now we're sort of like in a maintenance plan. You can always call us. You can always call us whenever you feel sick. And we have enough people on the road right now that we could beat 911. I don't want to say that we're 911 or the solution or the the alternative to 911. But wow, can we take a lot of those calls away, and can we be reactive to you when you're feeling sick and you don't know, do I call 911 or do I not call 911? And then something happens the next day, and now you're in a world of hurt, and now you got to go to the hospital. And like you said, the hospital is a great place for acute problems, not the best place for chronic problems. You know? Yeah,
well,
you want to say something?
I am, like I say, I'm very active in the committee, and I feel safe because if I have any problem, all I have to do is call in and they help me right away. I'm a director of public relations of the American Legion, of the Veterans Committee, and also the Elderly Affairs Committee. I help the United States Coast Guard and Homeland Security, and I'm active all the time. And one of the reasons is because I feel, like I said before, and I don't want to repeat, but I feel safe because I know that if I don't feel well, all I have to do is call it in, and CCMS come in right away to help me.
Pedro, I wanna, you're such an incredible guy, man. Whenever I'm with you, and I, I'm able to spend some time with you, whether we're trying to help the Legion or whether we're trying to help the other VA, persons that are hurting sometimes. I want to thank you for the service that you and your friends and the people at the Legions and the VA have gone through. So again, most definitely, thank you for your service. I think that you guys deserve so much more than what you get. Again, I just want to articulate, because it's important that that you understand that the services are relatively new. We do a lot of things when the patient comes out of the hospital. We watch them while they're in the hospital. We take care of them when they leave the hospital. Most of the hospitals have a readmission rate which happens within 30 days. Down here in Florida, it was up in the 20%, meaning that out of every 100 patients get discharged in 30 days, they go back, 20% or more go back into the hospital. And we've been able to bring that down. And it's only been because of the amount of touch points, the amount of time that we spend with the patient at home, and how we get our data from the hospitals and be able to, sort of let them understand what just transpired, because in the hospital you get your discharge papers, but they're really just instructions because the doctor probably hasn't finished the note yet. So it's an incredible thing that we're accomplishing for patients that are hospitalized, and it's an incredible thing that we've been able to accomplish for those patients that may be going to the hospital if they didn't have a service like like ours. It's yeah, you were going to say something.
Well, I just wanted, like I say, thank you again, because you have helped me as an individual, but also your institution has helped us, help the veterans, help the American Legion a lot. You help us also, with donations, give, helping our soldiers, veterans. So also, besides you helping me, and I feel safe about it, I think we should thank you for your institution have done for all of us. So in the name of, I think, all American Legions, our veterans, I would like to thank you and thank your institution for the help, for the work you do to helping us.
Wow, that's an incredible thing. That's a big weight on my shoulders to carry, but more than happy to carry that weight, because all of you deserve so much respect, so much more, and I just want to let everybody else that what we do here at Complete Care Management Services, or CCMS as we'd like to be called, is that we take care of those patients that are very sick at home, or that are sick and may have a propensity because of their disease to get sick, or that have from time to time they don't feel well, and it could be for many things. Let us into your home, and I'm not saying you, the patient. I'm saying maybe you, the daughter, maybe you, the son, maybe you, the cousin, the friend. People that are out there that are living by themselves, that are not receiving what they should be getting, that their quality of life is hanging on a wire. Maybe they're getting a sandwich every 3 days. Maybe they're not. Part of our services is to backfill all those social determinants that are in the home that would not be solved if we weren't there. And believe you me, they're a big part. You're going to say
yes,
something.
Yes, sir. And besides that, also we have to realize that you prevent us to go into the hospital, because sometimes we have to go to the hospital for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 days.
Yeah.
Number one, it's a lot of money that you have to pay,
Yeah.
and number two, you feel better in your house.
Yes.
So your service helped me be in my house and receive the service that I need.
Thanks again. You know what I mean? I mean, you're hitting right on you're hitting
is.
all the key.
Well, like you're saying the truth.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it. One of the things is that we want the people that are in our services to age in place, meaning that they live out their life because they can in their homes, and that they have quality of life. So not only aging in place is very important for us, but the quality of life
Correct.
is very important for us as well.
Correct.
Yeah, and there's people all over that need us. You know, one of the
Yes.
things that we found lately is we found that there's a lot of people that pay in and get someone to come into their family's home to get assistance with living activities, maybe bathing or cooking food or going out to get medications, all those things. And there's a lot of people that are on those services. If
Yes.
those services could get medical care as well, like we do here, I think it would make a big difference.
Well, the nurse you send to my house, every week, she's like a family.
Thank
We
you.
are very close. I feel just as, open yourself and talk to me, whatever it is. So I feel very safe with her.
Sam, that's great. I'm so happy that we're able
Thank
to
you.
do that for you, and thank you again for your service.
Thank you,
For
man.
everybody out there, remember that you know someone, or someone knows someone that could be using our services. It's relatively new. There's no cost to you. There's no out-of-pocket cost for you to receive our services, and we're definitely different than everybody else. We bring medicine to you, not only the doctors, but a nurse that can go and see you on a weekly basis, because you never know what week is going to be a good week or it's going to be a bad week, and any one of those weeks could put you in the hospital. So once again, thank you so much, Pedro, for being
Thank
here.
you very much.
Thank you,
sir.
for everything you do.
Thank you very much.
For the Legion, as a veteran.
Thank you.
For the veterans organizations, and thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
In the name of, like I say, young people over 65, I want to thank you for the work you do for us.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
again,
sir.
Pedro.